Mo egaste fon, mo egalone fon note, which translated is, be not as you are, but as you should be.
Be not as you are, but as you should be. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, this is the High Evolutionary's so-called
Secret mission.
and the foil to our protagonist, Rocket. The High Evolutionary made Rocket and the rest of his creations in order to satisfy this ideology, that living beings are inadequate as they are, and therefore must forcibly evolve to become how they should be. The main conflict which our protagonists face in the film is less of a physical conflict and more so an ideological one. The twisted ideals of the High Evolutionary are easily refuted by simply demonstrating that life does not need to change to be perfect. Maybe things are perfect just as they are. Over the course of the story, Star-Lord struggles to reconnect with Gamora.
We loved each other.
I don't think so.
He attempts to show her how he thinks their relationship should be. She should be part of his team. She should be in love with him. She should be family.
Okay, but my Gamora, the one I love, she didn't find it with a group of criminals. She found it with us.
Instead, Gamora shows him who she is.
What are you so afraid of in yourself that I need to be something for you?
She's nothing like the Gamora we knew before.
Old you would have never done this.
Despite being constantly berated on who she should be, she pushes back in her signature Gamora way and persists in staying who she is, ensuring Quill accepts the same.
You know, I'm still not who you want me to be.
No.
Gamora's commitment to who she is, rather than who Peter thinks she should be, provides a wake-up call for Star-Lord and facilitates his realization of the story's core concept.
But who you are ain't so bad.
Outside of the romantic plot, Nebula, while striving to be a good leader, demands higher expectations of Drax.
When are you gonna stop using the excuse of being some big dumb clown for contributing nothing and the rest of us having to carry your slack?
And Mantis.
Damn it, Mantis! Why don't you ever think?
They should be smarter, they should be more competent, they should be better. But they don't budge. Drax plays a key role in saving the children, not through his strength, but through his heart. Mantis saves the team from danger by being kind to the Abilisks, similar to the kindness she shows her friends.
But you don't have the right to push him! It's not his fault, he's stupid!
Drax and Mantis stay firmly grounded in themselves, challenging Nebula to consider acceptance and appreciation of their unique skills. And by the end of the film, she does just that, and allows the Guardians to shine in ways only they can. Drax, through his fatherly instincts, rather than battle instincts.
Today, I saw who you are. You weren't born to be a destroyer. You were born to be a dad.
And Mantis, through prioritizing her own needs rather than someone else's.
I need to go out and discover what I want.
On the other end of the universe, Adam Warlock was created to be the warlock of his people, and ideally should be destined for greatness and power.
And this one was meant to be the warlock, the apogee of their people.
Very quickly, however, he challenges his titles, adopts an unconventional pet, and makes friends with the Guardians quite easily.
He says, everyone deserves a second chance.
By following who he is rather than who he should be,
I am the warlock, Mum, and I am done with being ordered around.
Adam finds a new purpose in the Guardians family. His vulnerability and willingness to support a team he was once trying to defeat cements his role in the Guardians by the end of the film. Lastly, there's Rocket, who has always hated being called a raccoon.
I'm not a damn raccoon.
A stupid animal.
An imperfect clump of biological matter such as
A
you.
lower life form.
You're an abomination!
Rocket is always trying to prove that he is more than how others see him, that he should be more than that. But upon returning to the twisted environment that made him, he has to confront his identity and accept who he is. Just another raccoon. And once he welcomes who he is,
The name's Rocket. Rocket Raccoon.
he can face the High Evolutionary, he can finally be taken seriously as a leader, and he can dance freely to the music he loves, surrounded by his family and friends. As the so-called saviors of the universe, the Guardians of the Galaxy should be a group of brave, selfless, good heroes. And don't get me wrong, they are that, but they're also a little bit mean,
I am Groot. It's not rude.
kind of violent,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
and an eccentric group of misfits.
Why is it oblong then?
It was a totally different sound.
No, it wasn't. Dying. Dumbass. See? It's the same.
All right.
They don't save the galaxy through strength or will, but through dance battles and Pac-Man constructs. They accomplish cohesion and success not by relentless bravery or an awesome showcase of skills, though they do very much have that, but by accepting each other at face value and understanding that they are all works in progress. When our guardians make their final stand, they are showing up not as perfect or ideal versions of themselves. They show up as friends and family who are committed to doing right by themselves and each other. And that is why they win in the end, because rather than play into the High Evolutionary's cold and unrealistic ideology,
All I wanted to do was to make things perfect.
they understand what has always set them apart.
You didn't want to make things perfect. You just hated things the way they are.
They understand that they are perfect as they are, not as they should be. Thank you for watching.